Hi guys, Spartan765 here today. Today I'm doing a video review, not on a gun, but on a multi-tool. And a lot of you guys are probably familiar with these. This is a Leatherman Supertool 300. I got this probably about 3 months ago. You know, I carry it every day on my duty belt for work. And I carry it with me all the time off duty as well. Leatherman makes a fantastic product. I'd say they're, maybe in my opinion, and your opinion may differ, I prefer these over Gerber and SOG. They're built to last, they're very durable, they have a lifetime warranty. Pretty much if anything happens to it, like it breaks, a blade snaps off or something like that, send it in and they'll probably replace it for free. Now this is the Supertool 300, as I said. This thing has got 19 tools, which is very nice. It's got a Phillips head screwdriver, 3 flathead screwdrivers, a bottle opener, which also works as a can opener, and I love the can opener. I actually use that all the time for when I'm making soup and stuff at work. It's got a regular knife, I already pointed out the serrated knife, the saw. It's got a file, so if you need to cut through metal. Then, as I already stated, the other 2 flathead screwdrivers, and it's got a leather punch right here that you can use to, you know, punch through a leather belt or thicker canvas or whatever, you know. And then it's got this little thing right here. I don't really think this is considered a tool, but it's got a little loop that if you close everything else up, it acts as a little lanyard loop. Not something I'll ever really use, but it's there if you want it. This is different from the Leatherman Surge, which is one of the other Leathermans I had that broke. I've owned 3 Leathermans. One of them just completely, pretty much exploded and bit the dust. That was the Surge, and that served me well for about 2 years. I just literally used the crap out of it every day. I mean, and this thing is getting pretty well used. I mean, but they do last. The Surge just had screwdriver bits that were falling out. The nice thing I liked about that is that when you could open the knives up when the thing was closed. The Supertool, you can't do that. But the Supertool is the most durable. I also had a Leatherman Mutt. That lasted me about 2 years. It actually got dropped in a bonfire. And we got it back the next day, and most of the plastic on the thing had melted off. It still worked, but that obviously wasn't something covered by warranty because, you know, dropping it in a bonfire, that's, yeah. So I wanted something that was all metal. Most of their products are, with the exception of the Mutt and maybe like 1 or 2 other knives. I wanted something, you know, that had the tools I needed for work, you know, in case I needed to fix anything on the job, and just in general. It's also got a little ruler on the side here, metric and imperial. Can't say that I've ever actually used that on any of my other Leathermans I've owned. One thing I really do like about the Supertool 300, and Leatherman is actually doing this on most of their multi-tools now, is a removable wire cutter. Now this here, it's nice. If you'll notice, the blade is straight, and then it drops down where it's a little bit more open. And what that is you have a soft wire cutter here, like if you're cutting like just solid electrical wire, or you're cutting like you know, something copper, something that's not too hard. Then down here is where you put a hard wire, like if you're cutting barbed wire. And one thing I like about this that a lot of people don't really realize or even utilize ever when they have the tool is right down here is a stranded wire cutter. Now you probably all are a little familiar with what happens when you try to cut stranded wire with a standard, you know, wire cutter. It just kind of binds, doesn't work, and it sucks. But down here they have this little, I think it'll work up to like 16 gauge or 14 gauge stranded wire. I haven't tried it on this particular tool, but the other one I had that, and it actually worked quite well when I was going to school for electrical. Yeah, it's fairly lightweight. I mean, it comes on a show you the little pouch it comes with. This is the duty belt. Slips right in there, fits on your standard duty belt. Put it on a regular gun belt as well, or a regular, you know, carry belt like this, or just a standard regular pants belt. I really wish that they would have done a mole pouch with this, and with the leatherman mutt, or the mutt they did, that had a MOLLE pouch, because I got a vest that I also have for work that would be it's MOLLE vest that would be very nice to have that, you know, somewhere on there versus on the duty belt. But yeah, overall the weight of the thing, I mean, that's not really something I consider super critical. I'd rather have something that was strong, durable, and reliable, and weight with most things is my last concern. Like with a gun, carry gun, a flashlight, weight is not something I really care about. I've heard the common saying, you know, ounces equal pounds. Well, you know what? Man up, seriously. And I have hiked out in the Badlands in North Dakota for 7 to 10 miles carrying 2 guns and a field pack, and I didn't really complain about it too much. In fact, it was a nice workout. That was out when we were deer hunting. But aside from the point, I'm getting sidetracked again, which is actually quite common for my videos. But yeah, if you're looking for a good quality multi-tool, try the supertool 300, and it comes in black and stainless steel as far as I know. There might be some other limited camo colors out there, but I prefer the black. Oh, price points. This thing will set you back, depending on where you get it, anywhere from about $70 on up to $90, just depending on where you buy it at. Online is always a little cheaper. It'll be about $70. You go to someplace like Gander Mountain, I'm sure it'll be damn near $100, because you know Gander Mountain, they like to charge way more than they need to on everything. But yeah, that's the review on that. Comments, questions, send me a message. Spartan765 out.